All right, ladies and gentlemen, out of Georgia, Giga Chikadze. And you got to think he's going to be attacking the body early and often one of the most gifted strikers in this featherweight division.
And a calmness that he possesses that not many can in the face of the dangers of fighting. Giga Chikadze, coming out of King's MMA, carries that with him. And his ability to defend takedowns he developed while training with Beneil Dariush allows for him to carry that confidence. An amazing kickboxer, a guy that is so good at everything inside the octagon, looking to get a massive victory tonight.
And in 2022, as many of you know, he was acknowledged by the UFC in the Hall of Fame for his Knockout Cancer Foundation. Really good human being, maybe an even better striker. We'll see how he fares tonight. All right, here's the sniper, Sean Woodson. Get that man a hamburger. I mean, every time I see him, it makes me feel like I need to lose body fat. But in all seriousness, he is an absolute sniper, and truly it's been a joy to watch his evolution.
I mean, this guy is so tall and rangy for the weight class. It's unreal. A lot of times when you get guys like Sean Woodson, they don't know how to use that range to the best of their ability. Not Woodson. He is as good at fighting with his length as anyone I have seen inside the UFC. It's because he's a great boxer. So he keeps you at the end of his punches, and he keeps you at range where he can hit you and you can't hit him. If he does that tonight, he's going to get another win.
Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Giga Ninja Chikadze. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Sean the Sniper Woodson!
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. All right, early round action here featuring Giga Chikadze, the Georgian, one of the more technical, decorated strikers in this or any division. 4 straight bonuses at one point during his UFC career. Not all that long ago, he was a 3-1 favorite against the credentialed Calvin Kattar. He is entrenched as the favorite here tonight and believes he's going to get a knockout here inside of 10 minutes. We shall see. All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early. He did not miss with that one, DC.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here, because this is not only damaging, but it keeps him at the range at which that he wants to fight.
We were talking about something else, but a moment ago, there was a clean right hand that got through. Nice job by the defensive fighter there, sort of rolled with that offering. I
love watching high-level strikers. Because they move so much, you never get to hit them clean. That was a great example of that.
Some high-level, calculated striking on display here in the early going of this title fight, champ.
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. These two fighters have made their way to the pinnacle of the sport. They need to take their time and make sure they don't make any mistakes that are going to cost them a world championship. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far. When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. you start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Unable to connect with the right. Do you believe it? Another head kick lands. Got to start raising that guard or this is going to be the end of the fight.
You got to start raising the guard and guiding that head kick down back towards your feet. You cannot take him clean and you cannot take him on one arm.
Under a minute now to go in round one. All right, inside the numbers now in terms of the head kicks landed, really his primary weapon thus far. And you got to wonder at this point of the fight, how many more flush shots to the dome can his opponent actually take before he ends up twitching on the canvas? Chikadze gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Final seconds. Round two, coming up.
Deep breath and relax. Nice job. You won that round. Clearly. This round, I want to be destructive. Move forward.
All right, now we'll get you some highlights, DC, from that previous round. You know he's got a penchant for landing those head kicks and certainly found that form in that previous round.
Very rarely do you get a fight where a guy gets kicked in the head this many times. He better make some adjustments. He better keep his hands up, or he's going to go good night very soon.
Ready? Good. Let's go.
As advertised through 5, round 2 for the UFC Featherweight Championship. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous. Oh, he is hurting for certain. Oh, beautiful job getting underneath the elbow, right to the body.
You got to tuck it. Tuck the elbow, or those body shots will continue to land. Boom! Big jab.
Big uppercut. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Look at that beautiful cross, rhythm and blues. Rhythm on one side, blues on the other.
This was one of his best skills. We knew it coming into this fight. What we didn't expect was for it to work this way.
Oh, another crushing leg kick. Man, that one left.
He is throwing his hip into every one of these kicks, and it is taking an effect on his opponent.
Big left hand now.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Keep that head moving. Head movement.
Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Giga Chikadze. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending his
That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Ladies and gentlemen!
Holy smokes! Man.
All right, let us now take a look back at some of the replays as he gets it done brutally with his leg kick game tonight.
Yeah, brutal leg kicks landed from the very start of the fight to the end of the fight. He landed leg kick after leg kick. He knew that his opponent was susceptible to leg kicks. He landed them over and over until he used one to get a finish.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Sean the Sniper Woodson!
Well, congratulations are in order to the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world. What a moment here between fighter and coach. After they really chewed up and spit out the #1 contender here tonight, the featherweight king gets